Alexa, show me my baby.
Okay.
There she is.
Hello, welcome to another one of my videos. I forgot I'm a YouTuber, to be honest. I slept yesterday. I did all my stuff. I'm like, did I forget to do something? Oh shit, make a video. So here we are again. Let's see Danielle and Mohamed. Last episode I watched Danielle and Mohamed. He was with his new girl Louisa, or Louisiana as I like to call her, and they went to Miami and it was so passive aggressive. Check her out. So anyway, let's get to watching Danielle and Mohamed.
Hello.
Hello. I've been looking for Mohamed for a while, and now finally I found out through social media where Mohamed was living at, who he was staying with, and it hurts.
Okay, so it's Danielle and Betty. They're gonna talk about Mohamed and his new move to Miami. Also, I wanna comment on how I love the way Danielle says social media. She says social media, and she says it's so nice. Let me replay it again.
Social media.
So what's going on?
I found out where Mohamed's staying at.
Uh-oh.
He went down to Miami.
Really?
Yeah, and he put a picture out there where he's on a boat with Louisa and her friend.
Wow.
Oh, that does not look like a friend. Louis, like, look, she has her leg on his leg, and that does not look like a pose a friend would make. So I understand why Betty and Danielle would be concerned. And it's pictures like these. For example, Mohamed, he's from Tunisia. He has friends and neighbors and family from Tunisia, and they're probably on his social media. So when they see him went to America and now he's posting pictures like these, he's with a blondie on a boat. Like, that's not something you would do in Tunisia necessarily. So that's like, you see, it's a snowball effect. So then they're gonna see this and they want this life, and they're like gonna go online and find Danielle's, like more Danielle's to scam, and also not scam necessarily, but to also get to America. So this, like, posts like these are what starts the American dream, because a lot of people don't see what Mohamed went through. They don't see that he got peed on. They only see him in a boat with Louisa, and they think, oh, if I just find myself an American, then this is the life that I will have. And trust me, a lot of people I know are so ignorant that they think if they go to Europe or America or the UK, their life is gonna change completely, and that's not necessarily true.
I'm here in Sandusky trying to find my husband, and he's off in Miami on a boat with another woman, partying it up. Mohamed always claimed he was just friends with Louisa, but I believe that there's something more going on with them.
Well, it's fairly obvious, Tanya. But also, I don't think Mohamed is a very low obedient guy. He goes to a lawyer, see what the lawyer has to tell him. If the lawyer tells him you have to lock yourself in a room with no food, no water for a month to stay in the United States, he would do it. Like, Mohamed does everything the lawyer tells him. So I don't think he would necessarily sleep with Louisa, and that will really sabotage his visa. Especially that it's on television and it's like camera crew and everything. So I don't think he would have necessarily done it. But then again, we don't know. And it doesn't remove the fact that he is still married to Danielle. He left her to be with another woman, which doesn't look good for one, and it's not very fair to Danielle. Now, I'm not riding the Danielle horse and being nice to her, but just so you know, I think what he did is really incorrect.
I think that looks like a couple. I don't think that looks like friends. He's still married. And how's that gonna look? He knows that his immigration, his visa is on the line, since he knows that you figured out that he scammed you.
I think in the beginning, he did love me, but then he started getting attention from prettier, better-looking women that had more money. I think he changed.
Do you believe that Mohamed had sex with Louisa?
I'm still...
Well, let me make it very clear. He's a whore. I mean, I don't know how else to say it.
A friend, Betty, I saw her, like one of your commenters sent me, I think it was a Twitter post, and she was married to a Pakistani man or something. Like, she was married to a foreigner and she probably got him on, or maybe, I don't know the story of her relationship, but it didn't end well. And maybe that's why a lot of people who come and comment on my videos, like the negativity and stuff, they are also like this Betty. They had experiences that were not really nice, and they project it on others. So for example, I think like Petty Betty is now reliving her experience through Danielle and trying to tell Danielle what to do. And like it's in a way like thinking of her own relationship and thinking, I should have done this, but since I didn't, I would love to see my friend do it, if that makes sense. I don't know, I'm not really a psychologist or a therapist, I don't know what is there on YouTube, but I'm just saying like there is something deep going with this Petty Betty. She's not being mean to Mohamed out of nowhere. She had her fair share of foreign experience.
I don't think that Danielle's oblivious to the fact that Mohamed's been unfaithful to her. I just think that when she has to say it out loud, it makes it more real for her. And that
I stopped the video. I just realized I just folded laundry, or not folded laundry, I just took the laundry out of the washing machine and I have my hand on my face and it smells like clothes detergent, and it's making this whole video experience a lot better for me. I don't know, I'm enjoying 90 days a lot more with a pleasant smell in my nose. That's so weird, but anyway, that was really weird. Let's keep watching.
That makes it much more painful. Mohamed doesn't do anything that's not going to benefit Mohamed. Mohamed doesn't care who he hurts to get there, who he steps on, what lie he has to tell, or where he has to stick his penis. He'll do what he has to do to get what he wants.
I don't know how I'm gonna get through this.
You can stop him, but you're going to have to face the reality of what's going on.
This sounds straight out of a James Bond movie. Danielle, or Agent Danielle. Mohamed has a lot of power. He accumulated an army of women doing things for him, including a sketchy Tom, and he needs to be stopped. And the power is in your hand. 888D. What would what would Danielle's name be? 777G. I don't know, but it's not 007. It's something different for copyright infringement. Anyway, let's keep watching.
Ready for this?
Yep. After talking to my friend Beth about everything that we have found out about Louisa and Mohamed, the pictures online, and the trips that Mohamed's done, I realized that it's very important for me to go see a lawyer to talk about what my legal options are.
Yeah, Mohamed moves at the speed of light. He went to 2 lawyers before Danielle went to 1. He went to 2 lawyers, Walmart Tom and Miami Monica, and now he's in Miami. And Danielle now realizes, oh, I need to see a lawyer to see what my legal ground is. Anyway, let's see her interaction with the lawyer.
It's a big deal because I would finally have to admit that it's over between me and him.
So, Danielle,
Yeah.
what brings you in today?
I'm here because I met a guy online. His name's Mohamed and he's from Tunisia. I brought him over on a K1 visa and then he left my house after he got his green card. So I'm trying to figure out what my best route to go about this is.
Oh, I appreciate the lawyer. If I was the lawyer, I swear this is exactly how I would have reacted.
When did you realize that things weren't seeming right?
Probably when all the trips started. He went to New York a couple times. He's been to Vegas and he went on the trips with other women. And I found out about that because some of the women started posting pictures.
Do you have copies of those pictures?
Yes, I do.
So,
Oh man, I'm so disappointed. All these trips that we did not get to see on the show. I would have loved to see Mohamed in New York. I would have loved to see Mohamed in Vegas. Are you kidding me? But we did not get to see it on the show. I would sue him too. I'll be like, why did you not? That's so disappointing. And she said women, plural. So it means it wasn't just Louisa. It was more women that he traveled with. And if that's not sketchy, I don't know what is. So I don't know why Danielle keeps saying, oh, the marriage is broken. It hasn't hit me yet. It would have hit me the moment he went on his first trip with another woman. I'd be like, this is sketchy, but bless her.
you have 2 options. You can go divorce, and if he would agree to that, it's simple. Within 6 weeks, it would be done. The other option is annulment, which is more difficult and more costly, and you're going to have to prove the cause for the annulment, which in this case would be fraud. And if you get an annulment, that's a red flag for immigration that this was a fraudulent marriage. So, you have to decide how much trouble you want to cause him, I guess, with regard to going annulment or divorce.
So here Danielle was given the ultimate decision. Do you want to just divorce him and move on with your life, or do you want to get an annulment? And I think she got an annulment, and even the lawyer said, hey, that's really more expensive and it's a lot of headache, but do you really want to go through this? And I feel like, because I know she canceled it, I know he convinced her against the annulment, and he came to her and convinced her to cancel it. And I feel like if she did not cancel it, he would have gotten deported. But they came, it was a tug of war pretty much. Who can commit to their plans? So if Danielle committed to deporting Mohamed, he would have gotten deported, but she did not, while he did commit on staying in the States, and he did stay in the States. So lesson of the day, stay committed to whatever the lawyer tells you to do.
Do you know where he is now?
There's been pictures surfacing where he's down in Miami with a lady named Louisa.
It certainly doesn't help his argument that the marriage is legitimate. You've got enough to probably prove fraud if you wanted to go the annulment route. So you have to decide what you want out of this. What is it you're trying to accomplish?
I don't want him staying here in the States.
If you're just looking for revenge and looking for a way to get him in trouble, you can go annulment.
I feel like she wanted to get him deported just because she doesn't want to see him with another women in America. I feel like she doesn't want to see him with Louisa or other women that are a little bit more attractive than she is. And she would be like, oh, I got him to the States and now other women are enjoying the benefit of me getting him to the States and being, 10 years wrapped up in a financial burden because she is responsible of him for 10 years. So I understand her logic, but it's just so petty. I hate it when people weaponize deportation or weaponize this power that they have over their spouses, and I see it a lot, not just women doing it but men too. And we've seen an example with Jay and Ashley. She kept threatening him with deportation. Every time he would do something, she'd threaten him that, oh, I will get you deported. And that's I don't know, that's really low level for me, and I don't know what you think. Let me know what you think in the comment section.
No.
I think you know what you need to do.
After talking to the lawyer, I feel like I have a better understanding of what I need to do.
Yeah, but do you have the motivation to do it? That's what we are gonna see on the next episode of Zain Reacts to Danielle and Mohamed. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm starting a reaction series about Samit and Jenny right after Danielle and Mohamed, and I feel like we're nearing the end of Danielle and Mohamed series, luckily, because it's really controversial and a lot of people have mixed opinion about these two. And even if it's like a dry clear cut that he used her, but she also was so naive to believe him, so it's pretty much both their faults, but still people wanna have different opinions, which is okay. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and check out my links in the description if you want to support the channel. Stay safe. Peace.